Hey, Tours, this is Pestle Man coming at you today, showing off a few cool little tools and points and whatnot. Doing this one for my friend Jack C. Bates. He's a Facebook bud of mine, and we wrangle sometimes, but we really enjoy discussing and throwing info back and forth. He's a very, very informed, fun guy to deal with. But I'm showing off some Harahey stuff. A lot of people don't ever get to see much Harahey. Now this is a pretty cool little Harahey knife out of Arkansas. See how that Harahey has got that. Now typical of Harahey culture, it was all over the whole Midwest, and it wasn't like one tribe or one ethnic group of people that did it. It was like the type of tech that existed in late Mississippian times in that area. And a lot of the tribes, were deadly enemies with each other, but they still all used Harahey tech, or some of them used Harahey tech anyway. But like here's a great example of a very typical bi-pointed, point on each end, bevels on all four sides of it. Just a bevel everywhere you want to look. And they switch, the bevels switch at midpoint in the knives, typically are thickest at the very center of it. I don't know how these things were held. I don't know if they like wrapped it up in a piece of leather and held it like that on one end, or if they made some of those fancy grooved wood handles and kind of fastened a handle on the middle of it like that and used the opposite edge and then pulled it out and flipped it around to re-sharpen it. I really wish I knew how this type of tech was used. It's really cool. But now that's a good example of a knife. Now here's another little broken knife I found. As you can see the break there, it would have extended over on this side over here, but it's got that very distinct alternating bevels. And then now a lot of people don't know about them, but Harahey guys made drills too. Look at this cool little drill. Isn't that guy a trip? This here's found in southern Oklahoma. But see how it's got like an eighth or almost a quarter twist turn to it? That you can't really see unless you're rotating the little guy. Isn't that pretty cool? And now here's another broken little drill. So that end was broke off there. Pretty cool. But now here's a tool that I'm pretty sure I diagnosed. I've never seen this in literature. I've never seen anyone else describe it, but it's a Harahey thumb scraper. Now if you note, it's got a bull-nosed end on one side of it, a beveled bull-nosed end. And if you flip it, hold on here, flip it end for end, it's got a bull-nosed bevel on the it's got alternate, see, it's got a little twist and alternate bevels on each end. The bevels go in different directions, just like the points and bevels do on the drills and knives, so that if you flip it end for end, you've got the bevel on the same end on any side that you flip it. It's got that little quarter twist, and that little, the bevels alternate, the bevels switch sides at midpoint along the little tool. But anyway, I just wanted to shoot this for my friend Jack Bates. Okay, while I got you though, I want to show off my new Friday blade I got. Isn't that a cool one? When I got it, I bought this off of eBay. And when I got it, the whole back end of it was covered in glue from being, the way they glue it on stuff, glue it on a board or whatever. And so I basically sent like a complaint back to the seller, and the seller just said, well, okay then, here, I'll refund your money and just keep it. True story. Ain't that cool? Okay, and I actually had another Friday here. It was pretty cool. Now this one has got a big flake busted out of the corner of it that has been turned into a spoke shave. And I had this thing for years before I actually figured out that that just wasn't a badly wounded tool, that it had been salvaged into a spoke shave. But isn't that kind of cool? But anyway, I got 2 Fridays. I didn't even know this thing was a Friday until one of my Facebook buddies told me, called that one out for me. Anyway, okay. Thanks, Tubes.